Oh,
Uh, so I I'll have to go outside to get food real quick for my DoorDash, but that's not for like 10 minutes.
that's cool.
You should cut it or you can leave it in.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to my other room. Alrighty. How was your weekend?
It's kind of long drive to Wilmington's. Oh, it's like 3.5,
Yeah.
but I had to go to Mooresville to drop Otis off, so it was like 4.5. And I don't know if this happens to you. Maybe it's just a me thing, but like it's like when you sit in the car for so long, it's not like you're sweating, but you just feel like grimy. I don't know. Does that happen to you?
Yeah, I sweat a lot when I drive. Every like, no matter what time of the year it is or how cold it is in my car, I just sit there and like my body just gets rid of all of its fluids.
Yeah, it's like if it's longer than like 2.5 hours, I feel like I'm coated with like a filament, a top layer of I don't even know what
Yeah,
it
it's like
is.
flying.
Yeah, yeah, it's kind of. I
It's
guess it's
weird.
traveling in general. Your body just like
Yeah, just
I
being
don't know,
stagnant in the same
shuts
position.
down, or not shuts down even. I guess it's like overtime.
Yeah.
This is like especially like airport. There's so much fucking molecules from
Yeah,
God
airport
knows
and
who
the
where
plane
international
smelling like
airport.
smelling like a plane when you get off, even though it didn't smell like that. You can always tell. Like,
Yeah, they
have
have
you ever
that
smelled
fake
like your
air.
luggage or anything?
They have the
Yeah.
fake air circulating through the plane.
Mm.
Looks like the plane's about to catch on fire, but it's just regular oxygen, they say.
You can always smell like the fuel burning, like just exhaust.
Damn, I
Everybody's just like, yeah, that's
don't know
cool.
what kind of airplane you're on.
You never smelled like the like burning fuel on a plane? Not like it's not like super strong, but you can just kind of smell. It smells kind of like exhaust. Like if you ever
Maybe.
go on the tarmac or something, you can smell it.
No, I never go on the tarmac.
Dang. You ain't flying private?
Don't have a PJ, yeah.
No, I mean, like the little planes, like the obviously like I've flown to like smaller airports,
No, I
like the
go JFK, CLT.
it's big business only.
Yeah, the ones where
Just go
they
to the worst ones.
yeah,
Just go to the
they'd be
busiest
attacked for
airports.
sure.
Hell yeah.
Just been
Well,
listening to catching me off 3 hours of Matt and Shane's secret podcast. Not an ad.
yeah, but you're inspired.
Yeah, I told Carla was just there. She said she wasn't listening, but I was like, this is what eventually one day we could get there.
It's the kind of rapport we can
She's like,
have.
I was listening to the one with Nick Mullen and Adam Friedland when they were just starting the Adam Friedland show.
Yeah, it's a banger one.
He was like, she was like, how are these guys not canceled? And I was like, well, two of them were.
Yeah.
They
One is
uncanceled
actively
themselves.
one of them is actively trying to be canceled. I think Nick Mullen hasn't come back. Well, he just like doesn't want to do anything anymore.
Yeah, the
Because he like
producer thing
left
didn't
it.
last long.
Yeah.
Just, that's probably hard when you're like the guy.
Yeah. He said I saw a podcast with him. He was like, honestly, like I just want to get a regular job. He said he made so much money off of Cumtown that he basically like he managed to invest because they were making like I don't even know like each probably like 30 grand a month for like 4 years or
Oh
whatever. So he said he invested plenty of money that he could just like retire and just like work like a regular job and still maintain the same lifestyle.
no, yeah, they could do whatever they want for the rest of their lives. If they didn't want to do comedy. But speaking of comedy, we had a hilarious, hilariously shitty card this weekend.
Yeah, well, did you hear that little ding?
Yeah, I think that's the CIA telling us that we're getting too close to the line.
Yeah, hopefully it's still recording.
It is.
Word. Yeah, that was a terrible way to use my like worked like 11 hours, came home and put that on, and it was just the way I thought. Like to me, it was like watching like featherweight women's fights.
Yeah, every fight was light flyweight or bantamweight. I think there's the one lightweight fucking fight. Everyone thought that Zell Huber guy was gonna win because King Green This fucking sucks. And then he finally won a match. I think he had lost like his last 5 in a row. King Green.
Yeah, yeah. He fought Patty, right?
Yeah,
He got like dominated by Patty in the first round.
yeah.
He no, I mean that fight was actually kind of entertaining because he
Just fucked him
like
up.
just outclassed him. Yeah, that wasn't terrible, but
Well, it's
everything
like,
else was just.
yeah, I bet, you know, especially like the Cheeto Vera fight, I think it was super obvious he was going to lose. Especially like,
Mhm.
I don't know, I feel like that's just his job now, is just to go lose. He'll lose the first 2 rounds because he's not doing anything, and then the third round, the coach is like, "All right, go all out," and it's just like too late.
Yeah, he also doesn't even look. He like I think I texted you that he just doesn't want to. I don't think one wants to get knocked out at this point. Just get any more
Old as
CTE.
shit.
So he's just kind of cruising. Because again, it's not like if he wins that fight, that doesn't do anything for his career.
So yeah, I had
Yeah.
Zellhuber, Martinez, and Moreno, kind of with the youth movement. Besides, Kavanaugh, just because I don't know the thing leading up to the fight, it seemed like Kavanaugh was completely out of his like element. Like it was like a last minute replacement kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like found a guy. That's what it felt like to me. And then
Yeah. Dude,
besides
he looks.
David Martinez, the vets, or I guess besides only King Green came through for the vet side, which is
Mhm.
the one guy I didn't believe in.
Yeah. No, I mean Kavanaugh looked good. He was a.
It's feisty for sure.
He just also didn't get tired. He didn't even show. I don't think he sweat through that fight at all in this 5 rounder.
Yeah, I didn't know it was gonna be 5 rounds either. I thought once I saw that, I was like, oh, Moreno's got it in the bag. Because
Yeah,
former
that's what I
champion.
thought too. This guy's just, you know,
So the first
just.
first round leg kick just destroyed the whole fight for Moreno.
Yeah, by the end of it, he was literally like chopping him down. He got him to like drop from a kick, which was that's whenever I play UFC, like the video game, that's my tech. Just try to
Chop the
people who've
dude.
never played or who don't know how to check a kick, just destroy their lead leg.
I haven't played since like UFC 2. I heard it's pretty good now.
There's a sixth one coming out, I think, later this year, but UFC 5, yeah, I hop on that. That's a game where I'm like, no, no, it's like a side story, but I'll hop on and play for maybe 3 hours. And I'll just go on like against head to head online, maybe win one fight,
No,
go
those
like
guys are
20,
crazy.
oh, 1 in 20. Yeah.
I used to make my brothers cry just kneeing from the clinch. I was like, how do you
Yeah.
stop it?
No,
Stop
I strictly
bleeding.
strictly play stand and bang because I don't know how to wrestle and I refuse to learn.
That's pretty hard. But yeah,
So I
I
just get
saw after the
dominated.
fight, apparently Kavanaugh had an Ilya cosign leading up to it. Like Ilya is called, like he's like, yeah, there's this guy. Before even the Moreno fight was scheduled, he kind of pointed him out, saying like, this is the next step. So I bet it probably feels good to say that and kind of see, uh, your guy take a good win. Like not even it wasn't even close, unanimous decision.
hmm
Um, so he'll probably get a number rank, I guess, after that. What number, I guess we'll see. But
Let me see.
that division,
Uh,
I don't know. This division
is
it's not super competitive to begin with.
was Kavanaugh also the guy that or is it Rodriguez? One of the guys that they were like big on DC, like DC loved him. He's like in camps with DC.
No,
Not
I
sure.
know. I
Probably
just know
should look that
Kavanaugh
up.
lost his last fight. First time he lost, got knocked out by Charles Johnson, who we saw get destroyed. What I think 2 cards ago. So I was like, you get knocked out by Charles Johnson. Yeah, Alex Perez destroyed him in UFC 324. It's like Charles
Mm.
Johnson's not that great. I don't know if you remember, he had like the balding rat tail. It was just like in the back of his head.
Yeah, I'm looking at. I just gotta see a picture of him.
It's I don't know. He's not very good, and he knocked out Kavanaugh. So I was like, no way. But Kavanaugh, he definitely looked crisp. But yeah, it was kind of a dud fight night in general. Even Carla, uh, you know, Mexican Spanish speaker, she was like, they're trying to hype it up, and it just sucks. Like even the announcer, the fake Bruce Buffer, sucked. I don't know.
Dude, so they have, you know how the commentators, they have, whenever it's not Rogan, it's typically Michael Bisping, sometimes Anik, but then
Yeah,
they have him this one, and they have that, I can't, the woman, and then whatever the other guy is. The other guy is just kind of, I think he's just good at talking, but
it's funny when they have
dude,
Michael
they had
Bisping.
so many flubs on like names and coaches and like their last fights, and like constantly it's like correction, I'm sorry. Like I can't remember
Amateur
specifics,
hour.
but I remember at least like four or five. These guys are just, it's crazy how homed in, DC Yannick and Joe Rogan
Well,
are
they
when
love the
they're
sport. It's like
yeah,
not even a job for them.
yeah, exactly. Well, you would think like Bisping wouldn't be messing anything up, but I think he's also just nobody's as locked in as those three.
It's a chemistry thing
Just
too. They probably go into these prep meetings together. Um, Probably weekly. Because interesting. Because yeah, it's love with it. Especially Joe Rogan. I don't even think if he didn't get paid, he wouldn't care. He'd still do it.
Yeah, I think he said that. I think he would just do it anyway. I think he gets paid the same now or some shit.
Because
It's
I mean, I honestly like if I was super rich, I wouldn't care to watch my favorite. With my what seems like they're my friends. Uh,
yeah, but
we have a super banger uh, next weekend in
oh yeah.
the BMF belt. Oliveira versus Max Holloway.
Yeah, let me look at that lineup. I remember it was yeah, I
Yeah,
mean even just for the main event, I think
it's Rob Font versus Rojas Jr. Haven't seen Rojas Jr. in a while, uh, so it's gonna be good to see him versus like a for real vet. Borallo versus Renier de Ridier. I
dude,
think
Gregory
Borallo's a
Rodriguez.
fighting nerd. I think
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
they're always fun to watch. Even Drew
Um,
Dober versus Michael Johnson's. It's gonna be just a cool vet, just stand and bang type guys.
dude, this whole card is standing bang. And then Gregory Rodriguez, I don't know if you remember him. He's just like that giant. He's just a giant like Brazilian dude, I think. He just looks, his face looks super old, but he's like super jacked. He's one of those Brazilians that somehow don't go get
Yeah, I see
tested
they
by
have
USADA.
Cody Garbrandt on the prelims. It's like the punching bag for the UFC.
Yeah.
Fucking train coming by.
And wait for that to get by or whenever you're.
But yeah, we also got Dana announced UFC 327 on Instagram Live. I think it was either the day of or the day before. Hold on a sec.
No worries. I'm looking at 327.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Oh fuck. Thank you. Forgot my keys inside. Thank you. I don't know. You can decide if you want to cut that or not.
yeah, maybe. I couldn't think of anything to talk through. Just reading the card. Um, but yeah,
Yeah, I've
three.
got Alex Pereira vacating his light heavyweight title, moving to heavyweight.
Yeah,
What we
and you
think is John Jones' uh, territory
just one final little banger
for the White
for
House.
he'll probably retire, honestly.
Yeah, one more bag for John Jones. Not that he needs it, but it's just legacy. I would think John Jones would be like minus 700 in that fight, like super super heavy favorite.
Yeah, we gotta see what Alex looks like, because I mean, like actual fight weight, because he can't be too small. He still needs to put on weight. He's a big guy, but
Crazy, he came like he wasn't like this is his what second move up.
excuse me. Yeah,
He
yeah.
never was like a big dude, like heavyweight. Even when he moved to light heavyweight, it was kind of a little bit of a shocker, I guess. But he did his thing at middleweight already.
He was a I mean, he's just got that build, you know. That's what I'm saying. To see what at heavyweight, you can't have John Jones who actually comes in at like 250 sitting on you, you know.
Yeah, it's just
Like
like, has
you gotta
Pereira
kind
even
of
faced like a wrestler in the sense of like someone like, not obviously no one's, not everybody's John Jones caliber, but even like a middling wrestler. I don't think that's what people were saying this week, is that Pereira has never really gone against someone worth wrestling.
mhm. Yeah, I don't know. I can't, not that I can remember, at least not of
Maybe
recent.
Adesanya, Strickland, Jiri. Uh, it's like none of those guys are wrestlers in the sense of like takedowns and submissions
Yeah,
under.
that's not what they're gonna be doing. Yeah.
What was that? Yo, I can hear you now.
You can hear me?
Yeah,
Word. Yuri is the headliner for 327.
yeah, that's gonna be Fire versus Oldberg. I want it. I like Jiri a lot, but to me, Oldberg's kind of on that meteoric rise. Uh, he's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
He's just ripped, super ripped. Not to say that Jiri's not, but I don't know.
Yeah. 35 years old though, Oldberg. Didn't know that.
Yeah, he's coming off 2 wins last year, and Blachowicz and Dominic Reyes, 2 good wins. But yeah,
Both guys.
Jiri's full mental type guy. I
Yeah.
think the Alex Pereira matchup was just a bad one for him. So it's going to be interesting to see. Yeah, he's coming off Jamal Hill and Khalil Roundtree wins last year. So those are really quality wins too.
Then we got Van and Tatsuro Taira.
Yeah.
That'll be a
And
cool
they
co-main
announced
for the belt.
what was it? Jack Magdalena versus what's his name? I like him a lot. Carlos Paredes. I don't know if
Oh
you saw
yeah, yeah.
that.
I saw that.
Jack
Yeah.
Magdalena. It's going to be in Australia, local time, local prime time. So I think for us, it's going to be like 4 or 5 a.m., which is like super sucks. May 2nd. I
Doesn't
don't.
even say the time. I don't know why. I'm looking at it right now and it's like all times are in Eastern time.
Yeah,
And it just doesn't have a time.
think they're trying to iron that out. So we have a
Yeah,
lot of good, even fight nights. You know, the British fight nights coming up. Adesanya's fight night is coming up in March too. So it's going to be a good stretch from now until the summertime of just really good fights. Like yeah, Moicano has a fight night. Um,
let's see.
so it's going to be a good. If you like UFC, it's a good time to, or even if you don't like UFC or was
This is a good
curious
way to
about it,
introduce
it's a
yourself to
good.
UFC.
Yeah, it's a good introduction. A lot of super good banger fights. Um,
Yeah, it's crazy. Now that they're also free, bet a lot of people, not free, but you
yeah,
know, a
I
lot
was
of
in the
people are probably
hotel,
tuning in.
logged into my YouTube, and I was able to pull up the card on YouTube. I didn't know you could do that with my
Interesting.
Paramount Plus subscription. Um, so yeah, me and Anton were kind of talking behind the scenes. Maybe in the thumbnail of this video, we're gonna try and do a like a UFC pick'ems tracker almost. Um, so if you kind of think you know your stuff, maybe think you know it more than us, this is kind of your chance to prove it. Um, so it's just going to be like any other NFL pick 'em. You just pick who you think wins, and it'll tally up points that way. So
Yeah, it's just like yeah, just a fantasy like challenge or whatever, bracket
something fun to
challenge
do.
kind of thing.
A little bit more stakes.
I try to up I was gonna make it a like a post, you know how you can just do like a text post.
Yeah,
And I was at work and I like copied the link because I was just gonna put it out there and then we could talk about it. It requires me to do a 2 minute video on camera before I can post anything. I don't know what that's about.
that's sick.
And a picture of my ID. So I was just like, all right, I'm at work. I can't do this right now. I don't understand
Did
what
we have
like
we recorded since the Strickland one? I know we talked about it
when
pre.
was that? 21st? No, we haven't recorded since, I don't think. No, yeah, because the last one was posted a week ago.
So yeah, that was another super crazy one. Uh, Strickland just fucked him up. Not gonna lie, like wasn't even close.
Hmm.
And he had Strickland apologizing to Fluffy's daughter post match. It's always funny how hard those guys go, and then as soon as it's over, they're like, "Oh, I love you, bro."
Yeah, I
Like,
mean they're real people, so I also think about it. They're in their borderline to the death, so you gain some kind of respect, even if you don't like someone. Or I mean, it's just also like Sean Strickland just talks. I don't think he has like real animosity unless
yeah,
he's like feels disrespected.
some real, not really real thoughts going on there.
No,
But
not at all.
yeah, it's hard to say that he doesn't deserve a title shot after that. And Kamzat was rumored that he wants to move up as well without even defending the belt. But I think the UFC kind of shut that down. So it wouldn't surprise me if this fall we see a Kamzat Strickland card. Um, it's hard for me
Yeah,
to say that I think Strickland would win, but I think it would be entertaining. At least the press conferences for sure would be fucking crazy.
Oh yeah, yeah, that would be just for that. Just give it to Strickland, please.
Yeah, they're also talking who's going against Islam next. With Jack Della Magdalena scheduled, Prade's scheduled. There's only like two other guys, with Michael Morales and Ian Machado Gary. Out of those two, I would imagine they would give it to Ian Machado Gary, but
Watch him give it to Kamaru or some for
no,
some
I
reason.
saw that Kamaru said somewhere that UFC hasn't approached only have has approached him with lesser fights, and he's not taking a lesser fight, which is like in my head, I was like, how can you not how can you prove you're worthy for the title without like a maintenance fight in between?
Yeah, a tune-up.
So I don't even know if he fought. Let me see,
He's getting old too. I don't know. I think he just doesn't. He just wants to check. I don't know
38.
how badly he wants the belt.
Yeah,
Unless his knees don't work.
last fight was last summer. Before that was 2023, where he lost to Chimaev. So he beat Jacqueline Buckley. Not much to say there, to be honest. I'm not a huge fan of him. That was June 2025. So yeah, going a full year without fighting, and saying that you deserve the title shot, it's kind of, I don't know, kind of delusional
You
to
know,
me.
there's so many better fighters, like we said. Yeah, I don't, it's a waste of time. I don't think he really cares.
They also confirmed that McGregor will not be on the White House card. Probably give him his own fight night. I think they're saying International Fight Week or something like that is when they might do McGregor, and then Strickland comes out too. That'd be pretty crazy. Um,
That would be
just
to feed
names on the
families.
card. So we'll see.
I mean, Tom Aspinall's still the champion at heavyweight on the UFC website.
Yeah, that's what they're. Yeah, if it's not Alex John Jones, they would do Alex Gain, uh, which that would be a really good fight to watch too for the White House card. It's kind of
Hmm.
sus how we have no information and it's 4 months away. Um,
They probably haven't. They're kind of they might just be blowing smoke,
yeah,
because
it doesn't feel like
you
it's.
need 6 weeks for a camp or 12 to 6 weeks, right? Something like that.
Yeah, it's like
So you got to think of
2 months.
you got so much. You announce something and the guy just like trips and falls, breaks his leg, and it's like, oh, well. So probably won't know about it until about 2 months out. These guys start trading for it.
Yeah, I guess they just announced the May, and that's 2 months. So we'll see. I don't know. It's kind of, at least in my opinion, I'm getting less and less excited for it as the time goes, seeing all the other fights they're scheduling. Because what the first hints when they first started talking about, they're like, yeah, we're gonna do 6 title fights on the same card. And with how the schedule is right now, it's seemingly impossible to do that.
Yeah, you
So
also definitely can't predict who's gonna who's gonna have
yeah, it's
those
like
titles anyway.
Shoto
So
guy goes to war like a month before, so yeah, he's probably not fighting. So we'll see.
yeah, I can definitely see them. With the problem with it now is just I don't know, they might have gassed it up a little bit too much. You are right. Like my excitement for it is kind of disappearing because they're talking about it too much.
Yeah, too much talk, not
Like
enough action.
every week, yeah, they're just bringing it up. It's like, well, it's gonna be sick, guys. It's gonna be sick, guys.
Yeah,
It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be so sick. And like you said, then there's like title fight every other like card. Well, every card pretty much there's a title fight.
yeah. I could see like maybe Van versus Pantoja 2 if Van wins, or probably I would imagine Pantoja. Well, I don't know. That was a nasty injury. I don't know how soon he can be back, but yeah, like heavyweight. The heavyweight is obviously one, and then the flyweight. But other than that, it's like with the light heavyweight main event or the belt is April 11th. So if Olberg and Jiri go to war, they're not fighting anytime soon unless it's like a first round KO. So
They
it's
gotta send Combat to the White House, man.
yeah. I don't think Khamzat's allowed to fight in the USA.
Is he not?
There's something
Like,
with
he
it.
always had a fight on like the Saudi cards,
Yeah, he's always in Dubai.
but I
Uh,
think it's because of visa problems. I don't know if it's because like
Dana would ask Trump to make the boss call, and Trump would do it instantly. So Trump, one of the biggest UFC guys out there, even before his presidency. So I'm sure he'd make a boss call.
let me see. I'm looking at where this card was. Oh no, 319 was in Chicago, and that's when he fought Duplessis. So he can be in the
Interesting.
U.S. Yeah,
Maybe it's just memes.
yeah. I think it's just like that one guy. What's his name? The guy that has one eye. He can't fight in the U.S.
I'm
You
not
know who I'm
sure.
talking about?
No.
It's all right. It's Shara, I think. I think it was his name.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about now.
Shara Bullet.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not allowed because I mean the the governing.
He's from fucking mountain country. Like, makes sense.
Yeah.
Probably don't even.
Well,
Yeah.
he won't pass a physical either because he has one eye.
So yeah, I
That's
sent you the
another thing.
tweet earlier, kind of pulling it back to this this fight card this coming weekend. Um, Out of the cards 2026, there have been three large favorites. Minus 200, I would say is off the top of my head, probably like 70% of the time you're expected to win. And Patty, Fluffy, and Moreno all lost, obviously.
Hmm.
Um, Minus 225 for Patty, minus 250 for Fluffy, minus 205 for Moreno. Max is coming in at minus 205 versus Charles. So I know a lot of people are already predicting an upset there. Uh, kind of, do you have any major thoughts on that fight? Kind of, I don't know. It's
I
hard
think,
to go against Max, in my opinion.
yeah, I used to be a big Charles fan, but yeah, I love Max. I just think, like, I texted you. It's they both said obviously that they're going to be stand and bang the whole time, but Charles is also he just goes to like wrestling right away if he starts feeling uncomfortable. I feel like Max is gonna put some damage on him, and then Charles is gonna start rolling around for 2 rounds or trying to, and then obviously at the end stand up and they'll do the little thing. But
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know.
funny
I
hearing.
see it, Max. Go ahead.
It's funny hearing those comments. Max Holloway, he's like, I hate how everyone does the finger point now. It's like you can't be losing and asked to do the finger point. It's like, you got to be winning. That's like a winner's decision. Like
Yeah,
it's like no shit, you're losing. You want to do the finger point and try and knock him out. Um,
get that one last second KO maybe.
yeah, I saw Charles say he would be down, but it's hard for me to imagine after the Ilya fight where he tried to stand and bang and just got his shit pushed in that he would want again to do that. Especially with Max, leader in UFC history, what in significant strikes.
Yeah, they pulled up a graphic during the fight night, and it was like 3,000 significant strikes to like 800
Yeah, so
in their careers.
especially just from a longevity standpoint, even like trying to max out your winning percentage in the fight. Yeah, it's cool to say that you'll stand and bang, but I don't know. I don't really have faith that Charles will come through with that, especially with the Ilya fight. But if it's on the ground, I think Charles definitely has a good shot at getting sneaking
Yeah,
into
100,
submission.
100%. But you also still kind of he's in a weird position now because he's not relevant enough and a little bit too old. Like I don't he the competition in the weight class is pretty strong,
Oh
so
yeah,
he kind of needs to maximize his exposure. You gain more respect by getting your ass beat by Max or standing up with him the whole time.
yeah. So it's definitely a clash of styles. Uh, they fought a way long time ago, and Max won, but totally different fighters in my opinion now. So
10 years. Yeah.
damn. Everyone's saying it's like when your mom and dad are arguing this fight. No one wants to pick a winner. I get it, especially growing up our age, people our age. This is like these are the guys you kind of look up to uh, in the sport. So
It kind of got me into UFC, just definitely Max. And then Charles's story, I remember he was like
Bronx,
he uh he was like getting just mental defeat every fight. I think he went on like a 3 fight losing streak or
yeah.
something, and then he had his daughter and then just got to the belt.
No, yeah.
Like
There's those. You're not on TikTok as much, but there's crazy TikTok edits. Um, like almost makes you shed a tear because they show the whole up and down. Yeah, like with his quotes talking about he didn't want to do it anymore, but he came back all the way to the top. It's
yeah.
hard to go against a guy that has already been there, especially like a guy like Charles. But yeah, but I'm still like I said, I still feel Max. He's more fights more, seasoned, so it's hard to pick against him.
We'll see. It's gonna be fun regardless. I'm gonna make sure I actually like lock in and watch that one.
Oh yeah,
I cooked. It was the card last night was so boring. I was like making dinner, and I'm like checking in. It's like, oh yeah, that's right. Nobody got knocked out. Keep cooking.
yeah.
Not that it was like that kind of boring. It was just like zero
Those guys
interest,
don't look like
zero.
they hit hard.
Yeah, they.
You know,
That's another problem. Like when they can, it's so rare. Besides, like, yeah, I'm not even gonna.
Van's the only guy
Yeah,
at that weight class that can make a punch look like it hurts.
yeah,
But
yeah.
have
That's
you were you able to catch any of the combine going on this week?
I've just seen a couple of highlights here and there. I saw there was a good quarterback that like broke like every record.
Yeah, the Arkansas quarterback, he ran like a 4.4 and he had
The
like a
second,
45 vertical leap.
yeah,
They're
longest
saying
broad jump too.
they're saying that he's staying quarterback, even though Arkansas he wasn't that great. Big stuff is like every Ohio State linebacker and safety, and I think Sonny Styles is one of the guys' names. It's like breaking every record, like 10 out of
For
10
the
athletic
position.
profile. And then you see a picture of them with their dad, and their dad just jacked as hell. It's like, oh, kind of makes sense. This is perfect genetics.
Yeah,
And then it makes you think,
yeah.
like, how the fuck did Ohio State not win the national championship? It's fucking these
Mhm.
demons on the field. Uh, but neither here nor there. So it's all predicted to be a weak draft class, but so far, it's definitely got some guys in it.
Probably get some exciting playmakers.
There's two tight ends that ran 4.4s at 6.6. One of them broke the vertical leap, I think it was, or broad jump record, and then the other one went right after him and broke his record. Sadiq from Oregon, and then Stowers from Vanderbilt. So
It's still I still think the craziest combine, even with these guys being like their size and everything, like was it Byron Jones
yeah,
just being like a full on he broke like the world record for broad jump
yeah.
and it looked like he literally levitated.
UConn. I think he went to UConn and played for Dallas and Miami. But yeah, combine's
Yeah,
always fun. I know we have some history with the combine going back to Best Buy. It's always just something to, if you're
yeah,
bored,
that
can't be
man,
mad
that is
watching the combine.
it's a deep hole. Deep
Oh
hole
yeah,
just sitting in the couch at Best Buy.
Don't have NFL Network at home. Just go to Best Buy and play some NHL 13 free demo and watch Combine.
Dang, dude, those are the days.
Turn off all the rules in NHL.
Because you don't. That's why I still to this day don't know how to do anything in NHL. So
Yeah,
that's probably my peak performance when you turn off all penalties and everything.
the NHL rules are strange. I since used a couple of screenshots. I've been getting into NHL more and more last year. I've been making bank. Not gonna lie. Hopefully,
Start tailing your
don't
whatever it's
jinx it.
called.
Like, yeah, yesterday I won $250. Day before that I didn't win any, but 2 days previous 2 days I won a whole bunch too. So it's awesome. I like making money. And,
Yeah, that is
maybe
nice.
I think it's maybe has to do with like I have the least amount of bias, so I just go off this like whatever just records and stats. It's football I know the most about, and I suck fucking
Yeah,
betting football.
those are hard. Yeah, you just kind of you think you're like a genius because you like know about a player a little bit more than the average person.
Nope.
Just never comes through. Never.
But yeah, a little quick
Unless,
episode for you guys today. Weren't able to get into the studio, but gotta get you guys something. Make sure you, like I said, join the pick'ems. Even if you can't get in this time around, we'll probably mention it every big card. It's
yeah,
always
I'll do the
open.
video. I'll do the video that of my face and everything. So I'll just put up a link probably
I think it could be
as
cool.
well.
We can talk about it at a later point, but maybe at the end of the year, whoever's got the most points gets a prize.
Yeah, that'll be nice. Also, it'll be cool to see how well you know UFC and like it's a good way to get yourself into it because if you're making random picks and you like just it's kind of like I found Van like that because I was just gambling
Oh yeah. Now I remember
and now he's one of my
Peyton
favorites.
Talbot. I Everyone just made fun of him for being Frank Ocean's boyfriend, so I started following him, and now he's a beast.
Yeah.
It's like you never know. It's especially UFC. All it takes is 4 fights in a row, and you're a title contender, and you're on top of the world. So it's fun.
Yeah.